is really greener. Warm, wet and wild. There must be something in the water.
Hello, Brunswick High School. Today is Wednesday, January 14th. I'm Alex Pusick.
And I'm Jaden Reeves.
And here are today's announcements.
Craft Club meets every Thursday night in Mrs. Reynolds' room from K120 from 3 to 4 p.m. You can come to any meeting and bring someone if you'd like. Snacks will be provided.
There will be an art club meeting tomorrow, Thursday, January 15th at 7 a.m. in room C105.
We caught up with a government teacher who discussed the topic of under God in the pledge.
Well, I think it's important to take into account there are two perfectly legitimate arguments for, well, firstly for keeping under God in the pledge or for it being removed, and you have to try to look through the lens of those two opposing sides. If you are a devout Christian and you feel firmly that America is a Christian country, or maybe even not, you would feel, or you may feel more likely that under God should be kept in the pledge.
I think that there should be under God in the Pledge of Allegiance because we're a majority Christian country and majority religious country, and for a country to express no faith in something I think is potentially dangerous.
But if you're an atheist, and you don't believe in God, but you're proud to be an American, or you're proud of this country, and you really want to say the pledge, then why should you have to say the words under God if you don't believe in God?
Personally, I do not think there should be under God in the Pledge of Allegiance, as we are not a theocracy, we are a democracy, and we don't base our laws off Christian values.
So there are two good, legitimate arguments for both sides, and you have to try and look through the lens of both. And then, of course, you should take into account something like the First Amendment, which you'll learn more when you take government with me on Mr. Gill.
Thanks, Mr. Lee.
The freshman girls basketball team was back in action on Monday night for the first time in 2015 when they traveled to Fishers High School. Despite trailing by 9 points at the half, the ladies made some adjustments and went on a 25-12 run, which led to a 34-30 victory. Allison Heaston led all scores with 15 points. Nice job, ladies. They will be back in action tomorrow night at home against Cathedral.
On Tuesday evening, the freshman boys basketball team traveled to Noblesville to take on the Millers in HCC action. Despite a pretty solid effort by the boys, they came up on a losing end of a 34-27 final score. After trailing at halftime by 8, the Dogs came out in the second half with energy and played solid defense in the third and fourth quarters, but it wasn't enough to overcome the deficit. The freshman boys are back in action this Saturday, January 17th at the Lebanon Invitational.
The Bulldog swimming and diving team re-entered dual meet competition for the first time since before Christmas on Tuesday. Traveling to Plainfield, the BHS boys entered a dominating 131-52 victory, while the girls fought hard but were edged out 96-90.
The Bulldog boys won 10 out of 12 events in a convincing performance, including a sweep of the relay events. Joe Ansel, Jack Franzman, Frank Schomer, Cameron Howard, Kyle Bainey, Vince Partlow, and Justin Garnett all claimed individual titles.
The girls were led by senior Kiara Watson and juniors Madison Kerr and Piper Levitt, all double winners on the night, along with Bailey LaPaul, who won the 200 IM. The girls also took the first 400 freestyle relay. The Dogs return in action on Tuesday, January 20th, hosting Ben Davis.
Thanks for watching, BHS. That's all we have for you today.
See you on Friday.
Ooh, we got it! Hey, we got it! Hey, we got it! There you go. Oh, we got it.
Top Dog is a coffee shop that we do like every morning from 7:30 to probably 8 o'clock, and we sell. My job is making coffee, and we sell coffee, hot chocolate, lemonade, all kinds of stuff.
Hey, we got it!